All right, hello everybody. We're going to be going over the problems involving percent error in lesson 8. So ideally, in my mind, what I think should happen is you should do all of these, try them, and then you're going here to double check how you did. So we know that our weight is 180. The scale says we weigh 190. What is the accepted value? So what's the actual real value here? So you know what your weight already is. So that's what's accepted. The thing that we know is true is what's accepted. The thing that we're testing to see if it's wrong or right will be the scale. So number 4, what's the accepted value? We'll say our actual weight, which is 180. And remember, when we get to the percent error part, we'll be using the equation that we had in the PowerPoint that I showed you, where it's observed minus accepted, and this will be an absolute value. So if it's a negative, just make it positive, divided by accepted, and then times 100. So when we get to it, it says what's the observed value. So what we observe for number 5. I'm sorry. Number 4 will be the accepted value. So I'm sorry if that's confusing. I'm going back and forth between number 4 and 5. Number 4 was the accepted value, and so for that we're going to say the accepted value is what we know, and it's 180. And then number 5, what's the observed value? And that would be 190. So we have absolute value of 190 minus 180 over 180 times 100. Now you notice it says what is the error? That's just saying how off is this question, or how off was the measurement. It was supposed to be 180, came out to 190. So how off is it? Hopefully you can just look at that and say that's going to be 10. You also notice the top, you calculate your error on the top. So for number 6, when it says what is the error, well, our error is 10 pounds because 180 to 190 is 10 pounds. So when we do this math, we get 10 over 180 times 100. And so then when we do the calculator, we would do 10 divided by 180, and then when we get that and multiply it by 100, we end up with that's going to be 5.555. We'll round that to 5.6. So that'll be our answer, 5.6%. All right, so hopefully this equation right here, using this, hopefully you don't find that too complicated. Hopefully it's straightforward. And then, so this question right here had you go through each individual piece. So first what you do is you have to find the accepted value, then you find the observed value, and then we find the error, and then we calculate it and find the percent error. Now let's do number 8, where it doesn't walk you through each step. You're just going to do all of these steps at once. So for number 8, it says that we have a crystal, and in our experiment, the crystal weighs 1 kilogram. Let's do this. 1 kilogram is how many grams? Well, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. This is something you should know after last week. Our calculations lead us to believe that it was supposed to weigh 990 grams. So this is what we actually got. So this will be observed. And the accepted will be what was supposed to happen, 990. A lot of students get confused at this. They think, well, hey, isn't what actually happened going to be the accepted? And in this case, we know what was supposed to happen. Something went wrong in our experiment. We spilled something, or something went wrong. So let's do the equation, which is going to be observed, an absolute value, minus accepted, divided by accepted, times 100. So when we do this, we end up with 10 over 990 times 100. When we take out the calculator and we do 10 divided by 990, multiplied by 100, we get 1.01%. So that is what we get when we do that. So hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully you don't have too hard a time with this. And as always, if you have any questions, just email me And I will also be available for tutoring. All right, guys, have a good day.